Hello, today I want to showcase the mods that I use in my hardcore world. I'm going to start off from this alphabetical order. Axiom is a client-side building utility mod. And we'll go in game here. So what I use Axiom mainly for is, say, like you want to place a building, you put a blueprint down. And we want nature, we want trees. And then you can just place the tree down right there. And so this is how you can, I use Axiom. Obviously I've shown you guys builds that I have not shown in my hardcore world yet, but this will be how I do it. Also, like there's things like no clip, so I can just fly through the world. Fly through builds, things like that. Also, there's fast place and bulldozer. Those are the main ones I use, and also fly speed. These are the main ones I use for Axiom. There's plenty of more tutorials for Axiom on YouTube. Just search up Axiom tutorials and it'll show you how to use all that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next one is better statistics screen. So better statistics screen. Let me say that 3 times fast. It just kind of like this helps you, it's just a better way of navigating your statistics. Anyway, it's pretty much self-explanatory. That's all that. Pretty much self-explanatory. That's all that is. Carpet mod. Carpet mod I use mainly for spawning carpet bots, and there is a way to do this in survival without having to open the LAN. There's a tutorial from Strom of how to do this. Which one I followed. So say you want to, if you want to load a large area, if you're doing a perimeter or a trenches or anything like that. Not me, I don't want to spawn myself. Spawn Alex, spawn. And it's also for testing, and he'll just spawn, and that way you can go forward, he'll load this area and you can load that area. That's pretty much what I use carpet bot for. Carpet mod. That's pretty much the only thing I use for it. Okay. CIT resoon. It re-implements MC Patcher CIT. I'm not sure exactly what it does. It's needed for the other mods that you use. Okay, the next is continuity. Continuity is a fabric mod that allows resource packs that use Optifine connected textures, Optifine emissive textures formatted. So the main reason why I use it is for sea lanterns. As you guys know, sea lanterns is my favorite. This is how you can connect them, but you also need a resource pack that has connected sea lanterns, and I'll leave a link to the description of where to find that also. Okay, next we'll move on to Deep Slate Instamine. Now this is up to you if you want to use this. I myself, when I was digging out spawn, I didn't want to manually dig Deep Slate. It's super slow. So what you can do is you download Deep Slate Instamine with a Haste 2 beacon and a netherite pickaxe at efficiency 5. You can instamine Deep Slate. Also, you can instamine, let's say you can instamine Deep Slate, and also it instamines Endstone. So if you want to dig out the if you wanted to dig out the end island, you could do that manually with Instamine Deep Slate with this mod. Okay, next is Enhanced Block Entities. It optimizes and customizes block entity rendering with more modern approach. So the main reason why I use Enhanced Block Entities is for my storage system. With all the hoppers, all the chests, this makes it so it's less laggy, and you could pretty much run this without having to hopper lock your storage system and still get great FPS. That's why I use that one. The next is Entity Colon. This mod uses an async path tracing to hide tiles entities so they are not visible and increases your FPS. Euphoria Patcher, a mod that applies the Euphoria patches add-on to complementary shaders, which is the shaders that I am using right now. complementary shaders, I think they look the best. Okay, next, fabric skyboxes. It adds custom skyboxes to support for MC, which is this resource pack I'm using, Dramatic Skies. I need to get a better version. Dramatic Skies, which you can't see if you are using a shader, but this is Dramatic Skies, and we'll switch it to nighttime. This is what Dramatic Skies does. I like it when I'm playing, because I don't play with shaders. I just don't. I play with 32 render distance. It's a lot of pull on my graphics card, and I just kind of, I mean, I do have a powerful graphics card. I don't want to hear my fan running 24/7. So I just play with regular vanilla most of the time. Is immediately fast. Speed up and optimize immediately mode rendering in Minecraft. It just makes things render extremely fast. This helps for FPS. As you will see, the most things that I use in Minecraft is for FPS boosts, and it just performance. Okay, the next one is inventory HUD. So on the top left hand corner, you can see this is the inventory HUD. I keep the HUD off. On it shows your HUD, your hotbar, your entire inventory bar. I don't like that. I leave it off. I have a couple things. I have all these turned off. I have my armor, and I have my what I'm holding in my hand. That is pretty much all I use from this in the top hand corner, so I can see if I'm holding a sword, and also like durability of my, you know, armor and things like that. Mainly my elytra. It's just like it's just a nice mod to have. But that's inventory plus mod. Iris. Okay, so the three main mods you guys download, or anybody downloads when they, you know, start a new Minecraft world, is usually you start off with your launcher, okay, and then you download Sodium, and then you download Iris. So Iris is the next one. Iris is how you can play with shaders. That's pretty much what Iris is for. Went through Item Scroller, Lightmatica. So Lightmatica is a huge one. I probably use this mod the most. I think most people use this mod the most. So for me, I changed my tool to a feather, because I'm not holding a feather all the time. Because when you hold a feather, you'll get this little notification on the left, placement mode. For me, I hit M, load schematics, and we'll do a small tree, load schematic, and then you can hit M again, placement configuration, drop it down, and then move it to place. This is how you do it in creative, obviously, but in survival you would just place that there and then get your material list and build it. There's plenty of Lightmatica tutorials. Here's just a tree that I built that I have on file for decorations. But Lightmatica is a huge tool that I use a lot, and you can do some crazy things with Lightmatica. Let's just show you something really interesting real quick of what you can actually do with Lightmatica. Keep forgetting with Axiom, my controls are a little the same. So we're gonna destroy this area real quick. Let me show you something extremely fun. So we'll start off at the very top here, and we'll click there, and let's just go down to, I'll just show you something. You guys probably didn't know you could do this with Lightmatica. So we'll go here, and then we'll click there. So this entire box, we'll just hit go to delete, and then you can just make yourself a perimeter that fast with Lightmatica. Isn't that crazy? A lot of people didn't know you could do that with Lightmatica, but that's how you can make quick perimeters to show, you know, to test your builds and your farms, things like that. Okay, next mod. Okay, we covered Litematica. Now we'll go on to Lithium. Lithium is a free and open source optimization mod for Minecraft, which makes a wide range of performance improvements to the game. I like playing with Lithium. It just makes the game run better. Malolib, a library required for client mods from Massa. A lot of mods I use are from Massa, like Litematica, Tweakeroo, Massa mods. Okay, next. Oops. Scroll on down. We're almost to the end here. Minecraft, this is the base game. Mini HUD. Mini HUD is what I have on my top left. HC is how you get to it. You can do shapes, you can render, you can do structures, ancient city, bounding boxes, nether fortress bounding boxes. But on the top left hand corner, you'll see I have 413. Well, the FPS is high, day 0 and coordinates. You can customize that to however you want. That is Mini HUD. Okay, the next is mod menu. Mod menu is this right here. Is having this mod bar on your, your loading screen. The next is replay mod. So replay mod is how I do all of my time lapses. All the major builds I do, like in the last video you saw with all the huge time lapses of building my perimeter and my sword system. That's replay mod. Okay, the next is Simple Fog. So Simple Fog just has that little fog effect on the outside. As you can see, I don't like playing with fog, but there's a tiny bit of fog on the border that I like to play with. And that's what that Simple Fog or Simple Fog mod is for. Okay, next is Sodium. Sodium is a powerful rendering engine for Minecraft, which greatly improves frame rates and micro stutters while fixing many graphical, and it goes on. But Sodium is pretty much, if you're playing Fabric, if you're using Fabric, you're using Sodium. Next is Tree Harvester. I haven't used this yet. This is something brand new because I have tree farms and things like that. But I just realized when I updated to 1.21, the Scorpio tree farm does not work anymore. It breaks every time I use it. So I might use this. I'm not sure yet. I have it downloaded, but I haven't really tried it yet. The main reason why I wanted this is for mangrove, because mangroves are just hard to harvest. Tweakeroo. Tweakeroo is probably the main mod that I use. To X and Z. So the main reason why I use Tweakeroo is for shulker boxes. So I can tweak empty shulker box stack. So I can stack shulker boxes, and I can also display what's inside a shulker box. That's the main reason why I use Tweakeroo. So we'll just go ahead and grab a shulker box here. And we'll place it down. Plus I can stack shulker boxes. That's why I have such a humongous shulker farm that I do, just because I need so many shulkers to stack shulker boxes. It just makes things neater in your builds, your storages. You don't have like a tower of chests just for empty shulker boxes. And also I can see what's inside the shulker box right here. If I want to place that in there, I can see what's inside there just by hitting Alt. But when I'm in creative, so Alt is also that opens up your axiom, but when you're playing survival, you don't see this at all when you hit Alt. Okay, that's Tweakeroo. Next is Tweak More. So Tweak More has daytime override. So this is only thing I use Tweak More for is for my time lapses. So when I'm in replay mod and I am ready to render my time lapse, I go to Tweak More and I do daylight cycle false. So that way you don't get the eye cancer, the flickering of the day and night cycle. It just stays. That's why it looks so clean, is Tweak More. Turn that back off again. This is daytime override. I use 8,000. It's like noon. You can change it to whatever time you want. That's the only thing I use Tweak More for. I honestly don't know how to use it other than that. Okay, next is Zero's map, mini map, and world map. I use this a little bit just to try to find farms when I have like a big world, but I don't keep the map running at all time. I just use it pretty much just to create waypoints, just so I can, you know, don't lose track of all the farms I've built. But other than that, I don't use Zero's map at all. And that's all the mods I use, okay? That's it. That's all the only mods I use. So we'll go and head on to resource packs. I'll show you the resource packs I use. Okay, the resource packs I use are vanilla tweaks. Okay, 1.21. I go past the aesthetic, terrain. I use bushy leaves, alternate bedrock, and then I go to lower sides. I use lower sides on every single one. I just like the way it looks. It looks just cleaner. Peace and quiet. I quiet my explosions, TNT explosions, dispensers and droppers, and mine carts. That's pretty much all I do. Oh, and pistons also, because I have a lot of big redstone builds. I just quiet those down. Also utility. I have ore borders outline, budding amethyst outline, and sticky piston size, directional hoppers, anything to do with redstone I will have, except for clean redstone dust. I run the redstone power level. And I also use visual note blocks, visual honey, visual cauldron, visual composter, brewing guide, compost lodestone, or compass lodestone. Unobstructive. Don't use any of that. I think at the very beginning of my hardcore worlds, I have a lower shield. I don't use any of the 3D. GUI, I run dark GUI, rainbow experience bar, and small crosshair. And that's all I use for vanilla tweaks. Data packs. The data packs that I use is for anti-Enderman grief. And that's pretty much it. It's anti-Enderman grief. You load that into your game at the very beginning of your world, or you can put it at any time, I believe. But anti-Enderman grief, I just don't want an Enderman going around and grief in my world. All right, well, thank you guys. That's it for today's video. I appreciate it. This is the mods I use, the resource packs I use, and data packs that I use. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, hit me up in Discord. The link will be in the description. We get a lot of guys in there right now. It's having a lot of fun. All of my schematics will be in there and videos. You can share your builds also. It's a lot of fun. Have discussions. Anyways, catch you guys on the next one. See you later. Bye-bye.